Sorry, I'm doing random crap to test this out. How is that? It looks way better CPU wise. Hey Institute, how are you? Sorry, I'm testing stuff out. We're not gonna play anything tonight. I'm testing out, I have a new OBS overlay. I'm completely moved from Streamlabs into OBS and using Restream. I'm gonna keep OBS, Streamlabs OBS for a little while, strictly because in case this messes up, I'm just a little bit more familiar with Streamlabs because I've used it these past 5 years. But I wanted to give OBS a shot. Mainly because I wanted something different. So here we are in OBS. Stream is laggy on your end. I think the quality on your end is shit too. I'm like checking now, and it's pretty okay. But the quality is definitely worst. Has it gotten any better, Institute? The latency is way off though. Like I'm going back and forth between Twitch and YouTube to make sure like they look the same. They look 1-to-1. Oh, huge delay time. So maybe I can work with my latency a bit more in my settings. Like I said, I'm new to OBS, so I am not 100% sure. I was able to fix my latency over on Streamlabs, so hopefully that can be a thing here, but that's just going to be me playing around in OBS a little bit more. Do we want a tour of the new layout though? For now at least? I mean, it's just like me and you, I think, at the moment, Institute, and maybe D if I'm lucky. It says I got 3 viewers. Stream should be okay, Bridge. Yeah, D over on Twitch says stream should be okay. I think I might do a quick tour for those of us who are here. Just so, and like, I am a little more slumped. I can't put the red dot on the end.
Will you ever respect the face
no,
of your
my
mirror?
latency is really bad.
Will your children thank you for the sacrifices you're about to make?
Y'all look really loud as
Our
well.
mission
The
is to
game
hear you
volume,
say,
that is.
Yes.
Yes.
Affecting the world through conquest of technology, protecting civilian contingent.
This is
through
we're
strategic
not
combat
replaying
solutions.
the game. It even seems like my Twitch
Werewolf,
latency is really off.
evolution,
So,
reinvented.
where's my notepad? No, for real, where's my notepad? Oh my god, where did I put it? No! I just had it. I bet whenever I like tried to kick my cat out, I set it down somewhere. Oh, it was literally underneath my controller. One thing I will say is the, I feel like the camera settings are better. So to write down, I need to fix my latency on OBS. Okay, so we're gonna go on a tour. Actually, let me invite Jimmy, because Jimmy's supposed to be here. D, can you actually do me a favor? Can you use some channel points over on Twitch, please? I know it's gonna be a minute, so hi. Hey, hi, hello everyone, and welcome to the 30-year-old woman tries to figure out how technology works stream. If you want to see me fuck around and try to find out, welcome. I'm not going to be playing a video game. Does it tell you what video game I'm playing, by the way? I think it just says stream. Actually, I can do that. I have a phone. Latency is terrible. Latency is terrible. I don't know if it ever did that. I think it always did that on YouTube, though. It didn't tell y'all what game I was playing. Whereas in Twitch, it actually has that. Oh yeah, no, it tells you what game I'm playing. Wow. Was the last game I played on here Metal Gear Solid 4, though? I think it was. Can I actually put the stream in, like, in the stream information the game I'm playing? No, I can't. I wonder if that would change if I changed the game. Nobody's talking to me. Are we still here? Are we still here? Here's the weird octopus one that I wanted y'all to see. The one thing I do like about this is that it's pretty much one-to-one for me. The latency. So right now I'm looking on OBS. And did D use any channel points? No, he didn't. Maybe I can use channel points. You know, I can test my own stream. The latency on YouTube is pretty good. Hey! I can see that now. Latency on Twitch is pretty good. YouTube is what I need to work on. I might take it off for encouragement, though. Frankly. Let's see if I can hear it on my end. I don't know if I can. Because I did it on my phone, so I heard it on my phone first. Yeah, no, that's on here now. Cool! This is why I wanted OBS. Is because I can better track my alerts that Twitch gives me. I don't know if I get it for YouTube. Like because on YouTube, while on YouTube, like I just have it in like, I got drink water. Kajit is in Rio and was my neighbor in my neighborhood today, and I need to bump into the guy. You do. All right, so let's go on a tour. Let's go on a tour. So right now, if you've noticed, in chat, I have what's called relay stream or relay chat on. And that's pretty much where Twitch should be able to see YouTube comments, and YouTube comments should now be able to see Twitch comments. So when we are conversing via Twitch and YouTube, we can now all talk to each other. Yeah, no, chat's not on this screen. Chat should be in your own chat. So like if you go to youtube.com/bridgeshell for the live stream, you should, son of a bitch, you should, see, I'm guilty of this. where I don't have chat. But if you look at, say, my YouTube chat here, ignore my fingerprints, you'll see Restream bot here, and it'll tell you D's comments over on Twitch. So because I have relay on, and then also how my comments box looks now, I didn't want the chat on my live screen. Yes, that was a point. I didn't want it on the live screen because it kind of, with the alerts box, it kind of cluttered a lot, and I didn't like how it looked. So let's go on our tour. For the 6 people who are here, here's our tour. Over here, we have our stream starting section, and you can't hear, I don't think you can hear the game anymore. But here in live, we have a timer now. We have, it says like top tier, top tip, top latest sub, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that's working yet or not because I don't have a latest sub. I don't have any tips set up through Stream Elements yet, and I don't have a top cheerer. So I don't know if that's working, but it's there. But we have my socials here. We have the live chat here. And then our next scene is obviously our live scene. This is where you mostly are going to see me playing and gaming. Yay! And then next screen, we have an intermission screen. Now this is something that's similar, and I love that it's transparent, but this is something that I personally really wanted was the, where am I? Where's my hand? Was the game over here to my left, and then the chat to the right. I wanted this big long chat so everybody could see everything, and then still the game down here. I don't know when I would ever have this setup going other than a moment like now where we're just chatting and we still want the game playing. I don't know when we're gonna have this, but it's here, right? Right. Now we have our traditional BRB. It's very similar to the stream starting. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We've got our live chat. We've got our little leaderboard there. And my socials, because, yeah, we've got now a just chatting area. Even though I kind of, now looking at this, like the look of the intermission better. So I might just use the intermission for just chatting. And then we have goodbye. This is just my goodbye screen. It looks like my other screens. It lets you know my stream is ending. And instead of having a stream offline, I'm just gonna freaking cut the stream. Like, I don't know how to make it more streamlined than that. So, yeah, this is hopefully what stream is going to look like from here on out. Obviously, I would be a little bit more presentable looking. And yeah, I wanted something much simpler. And then I also wanted to start incorporating my Twitch alerts more. I never liked with Streamlabs OBS that I didn't get like a pinging in my ear or like an alert sound in my ear to acknowledge, you know, YouTube or Twitch or whatever. The only negative I think is I don't know if I'm going to be able to acknowledge YouTube subscriptions anymore because I have the Twitch alerts on. No cursing. So I react to these now. I can actually react to them because I have an auditory cue now. So I'm happy now that I have, you know, a spot for them. So I like that my chat is here now. This is also, like, even though I had a smaller version, also my camera is actually like a solid camera now, and it can zoom in and out and actually do things that a camera is supposed to do. Whereas over on Streamlabs, I didn't have that option. It was just size. This is the size you get. It didn't, like, focus or anything like that. So yeah. So I don't have it active right now, but I at one point did have a chat over to the right hand side of the screen, and I just didn't like it. I already don't super like my camera here. I've been debating on going back to a green screen. Yeah. I've been debating on going back to a green screen. And then also, here in the near future, I plan on redoing my office. So if I don't go to a green screen, I'm going to just have my office space that'll be behind me. You'll see my window, because it's frankly the only area where I can stream other than in this corner, and I have a window here and a window here. So yeah, I mean, it's the three of us. People probably thought I was playing Metal Gear Solid, and I'm not, so I apologize. But this is it. This is what the stream is gonna look like. I do have to, of course, after this, see if YouTube will still save the VOD, and if not, figure out where to get my VODs from now that I use Restream, because I don't know if Restream is now going to be the primary source for those, or if it is going to be YouTube as always. Which, hey, if you want to see my VODs of all of my live streams, or almost all of my live streams, I still have to edit and upload the finale of Metal Gear Solid 4, because I have beat this game. But here we are. I think this is going to be it. I like this. And if you don't like this, you can go to my PayPal account and give me $20. Don't do that. But
will you ever respect the face in your mirror?
Nah, girl, I won't.
Thank you for the sacrifices
Have I
you're
seen
about to
this?
make. Our mission is to hear you say yes. Perfecting the world through conquest of technology. Protecting civilian contingent through strategic combat solutions. Werewolf.
I don't think I've
Evolution.
seen that one.
Reinvented.
And if I have, I don't remember it. Life update. I almost said something really inappropriate, because that's my way of... Institute does not like it. Institute's like, I hate this. I like that it's more simple. I don't know why. I really like simplicity. At least with this. Otherwise, I'm a freaking chaotic mess. But I like this. Words. But life update. I'm doing okay. I had a really rough week last week. Obviously, you know, with the news of my grandfather passing, and the second anniversary of my father's death occurred last week as well. So I was very mentally and physically unwell, and absolutely needed the break. I was not good, guys. I wasn't good at all. And I'm like at a good 40% now. But just to let you know where I'm at mentally is I cried in Cujo today, like the movie Cujo. I had to stop watching it because I felt so bad for the dog. Like, I felt that, like, all of these events were happening to this dog, and the dog didn't deserve it. Cujo didn't deserve it because he was just being a dog. He was just being Cujo. He was just being I'm not going to rile myself up. I'll start crying again. But I cried at Cujo today. And then, about at the end of work, I started getting really, really irritated really, really fast, that it felt like I was like on the verge of tears again, and I couldn't figure out why I was so irritated. So I messaged my mom and I told her the Cujo story, and then I told her like, hey, I'm really, like, you know, I feel like I'm on the verge of tears and I don't know why. She's like, you're overstimulated. She's like, you've had a really busy weekend with your family. You had a really rough week last week. Yeah, you need to take a freaking break. If you cried in Cujo, imagine if you watched White. No. I have a very strong rule to not watch. I think I just saw something I need to fix on the stream. A really strong rule of not watching dog or animal movies, because I will absolutely cry. So yeah. All right, we're not turning this into like a just chatting. I've got to get off. I look a hot ass mess. This was just a test. The test is going well. We must admit, this test is going good, other than the YouTube latency issues. But I will say I did have a slight, very inexpensive upgrade to Mike Wazowski here. And now I'm like talking directly into him. He's no longer white. He's black now. He's black now. That doesn't sound great out loud, out of my head. But he got a pop cover on him. I mean, I've always had this pop shield, but I finally got a pop cover on him to kind of help any P's that I might say, like, it's not as bad. But yeah, all right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I think now that this stream has kind of like carried on a bit, the latency has gotten better, because the latency at the beginning in Twitch was terrible. Let me check YouTube. Latency test 1. Actually, I didn't put a timer on. That's not going to be really helpful. Stupid. Ready. Latency test 2. Latency test 1 just went off, and it's 10 seconds. Okay, it takes roughly 20 seconds. So maybe I can reduce that latency some. I can mess around in OBS a little bit more. I mean, my sound sounded decent, but how do you think yours did? But okay, we'll work on that some more tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be in Alan Wake. We're gonna get Alan Wake knocked out, hopefully here soon, so we can jump into Silent Hill 1 and Vampire. That's what we're gonna do. All right, I love you guys. Good night, and I hope to see you gators laters. We're gonna say goodbye, but I can still be here auditorily. I am gonna cut off my Elgato though. I'm gonna turn it off while I'm here. Just so it can be off already. And then after this, I'm gonna go paint my nails. Yeah, gonna paint my nails. I'm really excited about it. I'm painting them holographic gray, not silver, gray, and holographic black. Hollow black. Both are by the nail polish brand Hollow Taco. Honestly, look, this is not an ad. This is not me, a YouTuber, supporting other YouTubers. I mean, technically, yes, it is. But I don't get shit from Christine, okay? Hollow Taco is some really damn good nail polish, okay? So if you're a person who paints their nails, go buy some Hollow Taco. It's killer. Like, I've had so I painted these hands at 2 different times. So don't judge me. But I've had this left hand on now for roughly a week and a half. Not a single chip. Does my shit look grown out as fuck? Yes. But are these bitches chipped? No. No, they're not. So, go out, get some Hollow Taco. It's killer. Somebody just shot a gun outside my house. Sick. Yeah. I will say my right hand is chipped because I fucked it up day 1. Like, I painted it wrong. And I've been picking at my right hand. And I broke a nail. So my thumb I fucked up day 1. I'm just talking to talk now. I'm sorry. My thumb I fucked up day 1. And then my middle finger, like day 3, I broke it. Super bummer. So that one's chipped because I broke. But the other 3 nails, still solid. These have been on for a week. So they're still hanging in tight. They are red. And then my left hand is brown. Nobody cares. All right, I love you guys. Bye.